Hi, so how was your bank holiday weekend? Did you train? Did you do nothing? Did you become incredibly lazy, eat loads of food, do loads of drinking, or did you go out and smash a load of bike riding like I saw a lot of people out yesterday on Sunday? Loads of people out riding yesterday, which looked amazing to see. I wish I was one of them. On to that in a bit. Start this week for me was pretty solid actually. Did a really good turbo session and VO2 max session that hurt in the right way things should hurt. We all know this kind of idea of type 2 fun. It was definitely type 2 fun. Felt great at the new FTP level. Really felt like I was working super hard. And then booked another early morning pool session, 6:30 swim, up at 5 to 6, get down to pool. Did this swim session with Andy Gill, a really good mate of mine, and this is what happened. Hey, another 6 AM start for a swim. One of the nice things about lockdown for me anyway has been the fact that I just haven't had to get out of bed early. So even when I have been working to a time scale, when I've had to be somewhere on time, or at least deliver something at university on time, because it's from home, you just kind of get up relatively easily and just start working at 9 or what have you. These early mornings are, I don't know, I don't find it difficult getting up in the morning. I've just enjoyed not having to, and I'm going to try as hard as I can to try and maintain the longer the longer mornings. But anyway, it's 6, well she's just gone 6 because I'm on the way to the pool again for another swim set. I don't actually know what I'm going to do today because I'm swimming with my friend Andy Gill, who is a great swimmer, and I'm going to see what his plans are, and I won't be able to keep up with him, but I may do a similar set to him. But I'm hoping that'll be something to do with some efforts, because I don't really want to do an endurance stuff because we're off to Exmouth tomorrow. Should have been the Exmouth Tri this weekend, this coming weekend, next weekend. And I just thought I'd take my wetsuit, go for a swim down there. So I'll do the endurance stuff there. So today will be efforts and drills probably, that's the plan anyway. We were hit by Storm Francis yesterday with 80 mile an hour winds hitting us here in Cleveland, and we do tend to bear the brunt of it. We're prevailing winds coming in off the coast anyway, and being that we're pretty much, if you head sort of that way from my house, the next stop really is America, so we do tend to get hit pretty hard, although driving around the streets doesn't look so bad today. Normally find bins and trees and God knows what everywhere, but yeah, glad I wasn't out on my bike yesterday, put it that way. It was a turbo session yesterday, and that went quite well. It was an hour with 115% efforts in there. So at the minute with the FTP, the way it stands, they were at 340 watts, which I have to say were, by the last minute of each of those efforts, was pretty tough. I have to say, it really hurt quite a lot, but you know, no pain no gain, as they say. Anyway, I'm here at the pool now. Let's see what set we're going to knock out with Andy this morning. No set plan. No. I was relying on you to have a set plan.
No, I've got nothing.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. We're going to make it up as we go along today.
Oh, okay. No set plan.
No.
Great. Show me your space age goggles, Andy.
Oh,
so these are the, which ones are they?
Magic 5.
Magic 5. And Matt Legrand did a video on these, which I'll put a link to up here. But they tell me about, so they're custom moulded,
so
right?
Custom moulded. You use an app to take an image of your face, and then they custom mould them. They're all custom moulded on the back.
And
so very comfortable.
Show me the inside. So So that's literally, that bit is all done to your face.
It's all custom moulded, yeah.
And you swim a lot, and obviously we've been in lockdown, but you've been sea swimming, we're back in the pool. You used them before though, didn't you? You had them right at the beginning of the year, is that right?
I had them for the pool swimming at the beginning of the year, and then I've been using them in the sea swimming as well. But
and
this is brand new pair.
And you found them good?
Yeah,
and you've had thousands of pairs of goggles over the years, haven't you? You've been a club swimmer since you were 3 or something.
No problem at all. They almost got wiped out in the sea one day, but that was, I think, due to the waves rather than the goggles. But yeah, very good at the moment, and no real problems with them at all.
And you got a subscription service, is that right?
Yeah, every 6 months.
And they send you a new pair. It's about what, £30 every 6 months or something?
£30 or something every 6 months, yeah.
For custom
there
goggles.
are quite a lot of deals on them apparently at the moment, but I'm not sure I've got one of them. I think I might have had that on the first one, but then yeah, they're every 6 months, and I think they're about £30.
Brilliant. It comes with that nice natty case. Check that out. That's cool, man. I think I might have to get some of those. Thank you for that set, Andy. Working on hips and hands, right? Hips and hands. I can write that on Strava. That'll be all right. Have a good one, mate. Enjoy your day. Cheers, dude. Hips and hands. Yeah, so you're working on wider hand entry and rotating my hips a bit more because I'm a bit flat in the water. I was going to set that. We swim about 1,200 metres, nothing much. Nice that. So there you go. Swim done. As ever, I always forget to do this bit. Don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. There's also a notifications bell that means that every time I make one of these videos, it will pop up in your feed and you can watch the video. It does help the channel. I'm enjoying watching it grow. I'm really enjoying the interaction that I'm having with people, the messages I'm getting, the comments people are leaving. And over the next kind of year or so, hopefully you'll be able to watch this journey whilst I actually get my act together and get through all these mad things that are happening in my life at the moment. So that was great to actually get in the pool and actually do some swim technique stuff. Really good to get some advice from somebody like Andy, who is a fantastic swimmer, been a club swimmer since he was 3 years old, and just one of the most elegant, beautiful swimmers to watch in terms of his stroke and everything. So really great to get some advice off of him. And then we went camping. So in the 3rd week of Beck's chemo rounds, at the moment at least, she's starting to feel strong enough to kind of do some stuff. So we're grabbing every opportunity we can at the minute to get out of the house and do things. So we decided to go to Exmouth to go camping. Now, camping isn't really my thing at the best of times. I don't really enjoy it that much, but the kids and Becky love it. So as a kind of knock on, by proxy, I love it as well because they do. But I do struggle with sleeping, and I just get really lethargic and tired when I get back. But I did take my bike in my wetsuit. I didn't go out on my bike and I didn't put my wetsuit on. The weather down there was just horrific, literally from the minute we got there to the minute we left. I didn't really feel like going out in the sea for a swim when there's thunder and lightning. It's not a great idea, just in case you're wondering, to be wearing a rubber suit with a thin layer of water around you. It's pretty bad idea to get in the water when it's like that. So we decided to sit on the seafront and have a cream tea in the torrential rain during the worst bit of the storm, and then we tried to get back to the campsite only to find the road had really badly flooded. So yeah, so that was an experience. Thank God we were in a camper van. There were some tents at the campsite that got completely ruined and completely flooded out. So since we got back, I have struggled to kind of get back into the flow of things. Like I say, it just kind of feels so tired all the time, and it's really difficult because I'm so enjoying the Tour de France. It was stage 2 yesterday, Alaphilippe back in yellow. Really exciting couple of days. It's rare to see a stage of the Tour de France like stage 1 was, when you think actually the weather and the road conditions are much better in the UK than they are in the Tour de France. Going to be a fascinating 3 weeks, really enjoying that, but it takes up a huge chunk of my time. I need to manage that a little bit better. However, I have got a plan for next week. So the first thing I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is researching about power meters. I'm making a video about power meters to go with the FTP one that I'll put a link to here. But I want to make sure it's bang on right, because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about power meters and there's a lot of incorrect information on there about the physics of it all. I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes, because you know what YouTube's like, it's pretty evil. So I've been doing a lot of research on that, buying spring balances and things like that. Spring balance? This is a spring balance. And doing a lot of research and making sure I know the difference between force, torque and angular velocity. So one of the other things I've been doing to motivate myself is looking and reconning courses over in Brecon. I'm going to go to Brecon tomorrow on Tuesday, and Wednesday I'm going to stay over Tuesday night, just to get a bit of headspace, try and get my act together with where my head's at the moment, which I think is really important at the moment. I've just been kind of planning all my efforts into making sure everyone else is okay. I just need a little bit of time to kind of defrag the old brain. So that's one reason for doing it, kind of a mindful thing. And then also to recon a course or two for next year. I want to go up Black Mountain, which I haven't done for many, many years. I did a brilliant training camp in Brecon, I don't know how many years ago it was now. And I also did the ultra marathon in 2014 in Talabont and Usk, and I absolutely adore the area. And it's only like 45 minutes, 50-minute drive away. So I'm looking forward to getting over there and doing some riding. So one of the recons is up Black Mountain. I'm going to be incredibly slow up there. And then the other one is on this military road that I've found that is usually open. I'm hoping it is the day I go there. Between two small villages. It's sort of not even on the map, but I've kind of tracked it down a little bit. It's called the Tirabad Military Road. And I'm hoping to try and incorporate that in one of the courses as well. But obviously that will become part of what I do next year for my challenge for my own Grand Tour. And then the kids are back to school on Thursday. That's going to feel like quite a dramatic difference for everybody, I think, with the kids going back to school. It's, for me anyway, going to feel like at least one of the mad things that's happened since COVID hit and Becky's diagnosis of cancer. At least we can kind of draw the line under one little bit, and I hope it stays that way. We can get a little bit of routine back in. Most importantly, the kids can see their mates. My eldest, Zach, is going up to senior school, which is a huge change. I mean, I remember that myself, and going to two different senior schools, and just, you know, what a huge change it is going to be in his life. So being around to manage that, but hopefully getting a little bit more routine back in our lives. And then Tuesday next week, we're back onto round 3 of Beck's chemo. So I'll be back on the turbo, back trying to find that half an hour, 45 minutes each day, just to really kind of find my own space for a short bit of the day. So that's the plan. So in a kind of miniature way, that 3-week cycle I was thinking of doing the turbos, and then the turbos and the outside rides. That's the bit that hasn't really happened. I've just done one turbo, and then elongating that into longer rides in the 3rd week. Well, that's still happening because I'm going to go to Brecon and do 2 longer rides on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's the plan for this week. I'm sure there'll be loads of footage from Brecon to show you, and some talking about the recon for these courses. That's probably what next week's video is going to be about. Hopefully get about 200k of riding in next week, and if I can, I've got time, I'll try and get a couple of swims in as well. Let me know how you got on with Bank Holiday weekend. I hope you had a good one. I know this video is going out on Bank Holiday, but maybe you could preempt how your Bank Holiday is going. That's for people in the UK, obviously. I know I've got people that watch it from other parts of the world. Monday today is a holiday in the UK. Take care of yourselves, take care of the people that are around you. Hopefully if everybody else in the world did that, we'd be all right. Everyone would look after each other, which would be a dream come true, wouldn't it? Let's face it, at the moment things are still a little bit mad. Have a good week, and I will see you on next week's video.